guys to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Miles, and if you're not, thank you for subscribing. Today we're going on a very long road trip. We're going to the Four Seasons in Scottsdale, so we get to experience pretty much the whole entire property, the resort, and all these different food options and cocktails. So we're gonna really dive into the property, if it's worth it, if it's not worth it. But I'm really excited to go check it out. I haven't been to Scottsdale in a while, so it's going to be really exciting to go kind of explore. We are going to do a quick stop at a pizza place that Netflix apparently says is the best pizza in the world. I don't know if that's true because it's Arizona, but it's called Pizzeria Bianco, and we're going to do a quick pit stop, try some pizza, and then we're going to go check in. Looks like it's going to take, oh my God, 5 hours to the pizza place, and it's going to be roughly another hour to the Four Seasons Scottsdale. So we got a very long drive ahead. So now that we're at the halfway mark, we're trying to find a bathroom or just like a little pit stop. And the exit that we saw, we're like, oh, we're gonna pull off here. It says state prison, next exit. Don't pick up hitchhikers. So it's definitely a lot different than the drive to Vegas where there's actually stops. I haven't seen pretty much anywhere to get gas, anywhere to get any food for about 2.5 hours. So make sure you have a full tank of gas, make sure you have snacks, because there is nowhere to stop, at least until this point, because we've been driving for 2.5 hours, unless you want to stop at the state prison, because there's nowhere else. We have found civilization, somewhat. Found a gas station, and it's in the middle of nowhere. And there is nothing but 2 gas stations. I think there's a McDonald's on the opposite side of here, but this is pretty much exactly the halfway mark, or a little bit beyond the halfway mark to Phoenix. I think you have to drive from Orange County area. It's gonna be about like a 4-hour drive. We were driving from like the Palm Springs area, so it wasn't as long, but still, there really was no stop. Wonder if I should buy a lotto ticket here. I feel like everybody wins the lotto when it's at that random gas station in the middle of nowhere. So who knows, maybe I'll get the 288 million. 1 more hour until we make it to the pizza place. Then I think it's an extra hour, 45 minutes to an hour to get to the Four Seasons, but it looks like we have at least some plants now. It's not just dirt. But we're almost there. Pizzeria Bianco is the name of it, not Pizza Bianco. We'll see after the 10 pizzas I've had in the last month, how this one relates to the other ones I've tried in New York. We are officially in the desert. We are here in Phoenix at the town and country location of Pizzeria Bianco. This mall looks brand new. I don't know if this location is new, but it had better reviews than the original. So I'm like, you know what? I don't like driving in downtown areas, and it's probably the same ingredients, so we might as well just come to this one. But you can see this whole mall, it's either well kept or it's brand new. Or they just redid the mall. Because there's aspects of it that look older, but all the buildings look newer. Or all the stores look new. So maybe it was just a big refurbishment. All right, time for the world's best pizza. Netflix, looking at you. Let's see if you're correct. Walking right by the Trader Joe's. Here is the sign here. It doesn't look that busy. It's like a whole little open kitchen concept over here. Here's the bar area, which you can be seated at, and some of the seating. And then here is the main dining area. It's very pretty. So they have this market salad. I know I wanted greens, and this sounds amazing. And we're gonna do that with a margarita pizza and add soppressata. Unsure about olives on a pizza. Something about warm olives doesn't sound good to me. So I was originally gonna do the Sunny Boy, but we're gonna just do pretty much the same thing without the olives. It's really pretty in here. I thought it was gonna be a lot busier than it was because there wasn't a lot of reservations available. But it seems like it's pretty dead. But I do really like these paintings over here. like that they have Mexican Sprite here. I don't drink a lot of soda, but it tastes a lot better when it's the Mexican Sprite. So, cheers to that. Looks like they start you out with some fresh bread and olive oil and balsamic. The bread is great, but the balsamic is incredible. Definitely balsamic is great. So the salad just came here. This is the market salad. Looks really fresh. There's some pears in it, gorgonzola cheese. Excited to try it. All right, let's try the salad. Very light on the dressing. I was hoping for like a healthier salad. This doesn't taste very healthy. The pear's good. It's okay. It's not my favorite salad I have. I just needed a green in it. I know their thing is the pizza, but the salad, I give it like probably a 7. I feel like this salad needs a little bit more acidicness to it. So Danielle said to put this balsamic that we had for our bread on it. It made it better. It less tastes like creamy and cheese. Give it a little bit more flavor to it. So maybe you ask for a side of balsamic and just put it on top of the salad. But maybe without the balsamic, it's like a 6.5. With the balsamic, closer to an 8. So when it gets dark out, they light the candles. That's really cute. So here is the pizza here. They didn't cook the basil into the pizza, so right away I'm kind of half and half on this. But the bread looks good. But we're gonna give it a taste.
Yes, thank you so much.
I don't like it. Not worth the hype. It's super hot, but the meat on it doesn't taste cooked. So, I'll do my review a little bit. All right, here's my honest review. There's a lot of people just looking at me, and they're all seated next to me, and it was dead quiet in that restaurant. So I did not want to fully get involved with this review until I left. But the pizza was not it. The tomatoes were like super chunky. There was way too much tomato sauce. The cheese had no special flavor to it whatsoever. The bread was good, but I've had better pizza bread. And the topping, I mean, it tasted like it wasn't even cooked. Like, I don't know what they were doing with the salami or before, or if it was even cooked in, but the basil was not cooked in the pizza at all. You got no flavor. You're just eating like the basil itself. So it was almost like a garnish that you had to pay for. So huge miss for me. 4 out of 10. That pizza was not it. Whatever Netflix says about that being the best pizza, I can name 35 pizza places that are better than that one. Off the top of my head. Salad was fine. Best thing was honestly the Mexican Coke, which I haven't had in a while. I don't drink a lot of soda. So it was nice that I had the ability to order a cane sugar soda. But now we're going off to the hotel. It was not worth the stop. Should have just ate at the Four Seasons. It's probably better, right? They did have good balsamic for the bread though. I'll give them that. Wherever they got their balsamic was great. But the Lavender Field had better balsamic. But you gotta pay a lot of money to get in there. I felt like that pizza made me kind of nauseous too. Never going there again. Not going there again. All right, and we have officially made it here. A lot of cacti. I forget how beautiful this resort is. You really get that full Arizona feel to it. Look at this. So right when you get here, they have this seating area out here. And then you can see the Four Seasons logo and these potteries. Very big pots. But this is the whole entrance here before you go to the lobby. And they have 2 different types of water. They have lemon and cucumber as you arrive here. And then some sunscreen. Sunscreen and aloe vera gel. That's nice that they have aloe vera gel because it gets so hot here in case you get burnt. They have it for you and you don't have to buy it. It gets expensive. So here is the lobby when you first come in here. It is stunning. Wow. And we're here checking into the lobby. They have this prickly pear lemonade. Oh, I'm so excited. Starting out with the prickly pear lemonade as you check in. Oh, prickly pear is one of my favorite flavors, and you really can only get it in Arizona. So shout out to Arizona for the prickly pear. Right by the lobby, they have this little convenience store where you can buy some chocolate, snacks, candy, tapenade. They have tapenade, olive oil. Looks like they have some jam and honey. And some sodas and drinks. And then some other snacks over here. So as you get here at the valet, they have a golf cart come pick you up. And they bring they bring the luggage to your room in this golf cart. I haven't seen this on another property. So now we're being driven to the room in a golf cart. Pretty cool. See some bunnies along the way. Oh, there it is. There's some bunnies. There's a lot of bunnies here. This has to be one of the nicest rooms I've ever seen, and I'm not joking. Look at the room that we have. So as we enter, we have this bathroom here, the guest bathroom. All the products are Grown Alchemist. And you have a nice rain shower here. Its own toilet here. But this is the guest bathroom. Wait till you see the bigger bathroom. But here are all the things that it comes with. You have your own espresso machine, 3 different flavor options of coffee. You have all this water throughout the resort. You can ask for as many as you want. But this is the whole bar seating area here. And then in the bedroom here, look how big this is. Everything in this room is stunning. Of course, you have the Four Seasons bed. You have this flat screen TV here. And then you have extra pillows if you want. But they give you sunscreen. This sunscreen is decently expensive, so they give you a bottle, so you just have it to bring out with you to the pool. I just checked, and they also have all these resort activities every single day. Some of them are paid, but they're pretty reasonable, like $10, $20. But you can see they have yoga, sun catchers, I don't know what that is. Brunch, that's not really an activity. Yoga lattes, superhero mask, taco specials. Pretty cool. I like when they incorporate things into the resort, so that way when you're staying here, they already have things for you to do. And it's for a reasonable cost. It's not like anything astronomical. So they brought the luggage to our closet already. This is your closet. You have a whole semi-walk-in closet. With, of course, mirrors. And this is the bathroom. This is the master bathroom. You have this whole bathtub with all these different things you can use. You have a shower steamer, eucalyptus, that you can use. They give you a wash bar. And they give you these bath salts. But that's not even the craziest part. You have this shower here, which is a full walk-in. But if you open this door, You have another shower outside. You have an outdoor shower. So if you want to just shower outside, it's fully private and no one can see in. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen. So we got 3 showers. Now here is the living room and the backyard of our room. So you have this seating area over here and this couch. This couch pulls out to be a bed. I believe it's a king size. Queen or king, I'm not sure. But I believe this whole area here pulls out. And they left this stuff for us. All this fruit. They left strawberries with different fruit on top of it too. And then a nice happy birthday gesture. And a bottle of wine. But you have this fireplace we're probably not going to use because it's so hot in Arizona right now. But in the winter, this would be great. Fall or winter. And now we're going to go outside, which I can't believe how big this backyard is. So you have your own fireplace outside, the seating area with a TV, but you also have your own plunge pool. I mean, out of all the Four Seasons I've stayed at, as far as the room goes, I think this is the nicest Four Seasons room I've ever had. I mean, this is great. Of course, they have the Four Seasons robes. I'm so glad I'm here for 4 nights because I don't want to just be here for 1. It's just so cool. I'm like in shock right now how beautiful this property is. All right, guys, well, that's the end of this video. So I showed you a little bit of how you check into the Four Seasons in Scottsdale. Such a beautiful property. I can't wait to see the rest of the facilities, what they have to offer. They have all these different activities around the resort, a spa area, the pool, the restaurant. So I'm excited to do like a full deep dive of it. But Pizzeria Bianco is a no-go. It's not going to be a recommendation for me. Go to somewhere in New York. Not somewhere in Arizona. But thank you guys for joining me today. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Let me know what type of videos you want to see from me, and I'll talk to you guys soon.